Today's top news headlines. Chief Minister N. Biren launches CM the High Sea campaign. BRTF laborer tries to slit wife's throat, hospitalized. And Senapati District's Maram Kulen faces big challenges. We are collectively facing a pandemic threat that is sweeping across the humanity beyond oceans and borders. Considering the seriousness of COVID-19, it's about time we step up against this deadly disease. Maintain a safe distance from others, even if they don't appear to be sick. Wear a mask in public, especially indoors or when physical distancing is not possible. Choose open, well-ventilated spaces over closed ones. Clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Get vaccinated when it's your turn. Follow local guidance about vaccination. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay home if you feel unwell. Hello, good evening. You're watching PONYTV English News at 6:30 p.m. This is LAKSMIBAI giving you the news in detail. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren today launched a CM the High Sea campaign at the CM Bungalow in Imphal today. The campaign aims to connect the people with the government in a transparent way. Every person of the state can call the Chief Minister's mobile number 95347953 and 47 from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. every day to complain or to seek help from the Chief Minister or the Manipur government. Biren said the campaign begins with immediate effect. Biren said the principal objective of this campaign is to maintain transparency between the state government and the people. Mayang Imphal MLA Kongkham Rabindro Singh, Morang MLA P. Sarat Chandra, Agriculture Minister Oinam Lukhoi, and Sekmai MLA Haikam Dingo were part of the launch event.
People can take person to person can take the work. Go to village, or Miyamuni, or go to hills to go to village. Game the other two. Women only came to the Prajas of the Kaburam to Kaburam, kind of consumer work. Aduna, Nashi launched the very Persian high sea, high coach. I could have ten another Miami, Mikumba, this day, go to village of the doorstep delivery to Madu Kunumsa in the Abdina. I put a massive Prajas in Yawa, Ramana, Swap of Shigate, Ramada, the Patik of Shigate of the sea. See the high sea, Hydra, Masiki. Program Sima could also do. But we want to get 95347 95347. See, happens that the CM with any problem that answers that you highly allergic.
A non-Manipuri working for Border Roads Task Force (BRTF) attempted to kill his wife by trying to slit her throat with a sharp knife at T. Mino village under Moray in Tengnopal district in the early hours. The accused husband was identified as Ram Hasta, aged 38 years. His wife, Julie Hasta, aged 25 years, is now undergoing treatment in critical condition at a hospital in Imphal. The couple hails from Assam's Krokajar and currently resides at T. Mino village, also known as Mata village, under Moray police station. The incident happened around 3:30 a.m. Reports said the couple had a hot argument when the husband attacked the wife with knife in the neck. Both are working as laborers under BRTF Moray. Julie Hasta was rushed to Moray Primary Health Center but later referred to a hospital in Imphal as her condition deteriorated. The husband is at large. The police have launched a manhunt to nab him.
गायब हो गया है। मेरा बहन को हॉस्पिटल अभी इम्फाल लेके गया है। पुलिस में भी कंप्लेंट कर दिया है। तो आप लोग प्लीज रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा है थोड़ा मदद करो ढूंढने में उसका। से भी हो कहीं भी हो उसको मिलना जरूरी है। अभी मेरा बहन पूरा सीरियस है, अभी इम्फाल लेके गया है। मिलने से पुलिस को खबर प्लीज कर देना।
A team of Protection and Preservation Committee Manipur PPCM, accompanied by journalists, yesterday inspected the condition of several pockets situated nearby Imphal Dimapur Highway. The inspection visit was carried out on the theme National Highway Inspection and Interaction with Ethnic Groups. Maram Kulen Chief J. Ngamba told the team that Maram Kulen under Senapati district has a PHSC which has remained hopeless. Doctors and nurses are not regularly present at the PHSC, creating problems to patients, especially during emergencies. He said the village has been facing big challenges like problem of water shortage. The villagers fetch water from faraway places for daily use. This interior village has not got a single help from the government side till now, he claimed. The village chief appealed to the government to look into the series of problems faced by the backward village of Maram Kulen. PPCM co-convener Laishram Toitoi and several members of the committee took part in the inspection tour.
Aduga hospital laite koi awab si asmain lebni nupi ising lai duduna nupi koi si polangda krinos ipota ising sokpa chale adu kilometer ta kana umdi kilometer makai kana umdi kilometer amma ani di su asmwana ising soktuna chabni aduna ai koi awab si di koi di awab di ising ni aduga lambi ni aduga ai koi hospital laite anab si su asi bazar man bazar chake arab su kilometer manga trukle aduna koi anab si Merak ta seres koi sidi ahing didi dum pubungam duduna zamna laiki debesu laibni.
A fresh encounter broke out in Firipura area of Sopian district in Jammu and Kashmir. Two unidentified terrorists were killed in the encounter, informed Jammu and Kashmir police. Security forces are currently engaging with terrorists in the area, informed police. The valley has seen a series of gun battles in the last few days. This comes after 5 soldiers were martyred in gun battle with terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir, Poonch. The encounter with terrorists took place in Poonch district's Surankote on Monday, a media report said today. Ahead of the festive season, the Delhi Police Special Cell foiled a big terror plan with the arrest of Pakistani national from LAKSMIBAI today and seized an AK-47 rifle from his possession. According to the police, the accused was living with a fake identification of an Indian national and had obtained the Indian identity cards through forged documents. The special cell operation was monitored by the Commissioner of Police, Rakesh Asthana. It is a good catch by special cell ahead of the festive season. A big terror plan has been foiled by our team, Mr. Asthana said. Apart from an AK-47 rifle with 1 extra magazine and 60 rounds, the police seized 1 hand grenade and 2 sophisticated pistols with 50 rounds. The accused, identified as Mohammed Ashraf, has been booked under relevant provisions of the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, Explosive Act, Arms Act, and other provisions. He was a big part of the sleeper cell. Ashraf is a resident of Narowal in Pakistan's Punjab province. A search has been conducted at his present address at Ramesh Park in Delhi's Lakshmi Nagar. He was arrested by the police around 9:20 p.m. on Monday. Now we have a short break. Stay tuned.
Admissions open for pre-primary teachers training courses. Ten seats per batch for 6 months. 90% job facilities, also available online classes. For more details, please contact Nawasing Damsang Office, Changangai, Makhalekai. Contact number 8837483810.
Welcome back. Manipur Works Minister T.H. Biswajit today said that the under construction new Civil Secretariat building will be completed soon. He, along with his officers, inspected the building at Manjripukri. Construction of the Civil Secretariat office began in 2010 as a larger part of the capital project at an estimated cost of rupees 282.60 crore. It has a north block, south block, and a ministerial block. The ministerial block alone has 29 different rooms. Land measuring 30.63 acre was acquired by the new secretariat. Earlier, it was targeted to finish within 36 months' time. Maitai Pangal Igi Khongul Liva Foundation Committee today commemorated the first settlement of Maitai Pangal at Tarahai Konjil. A foundation stone of MPEKLFC office building was unveiled by Rajya Sabha MP Laisemba Sanajauba on the occasion. MP Laisemba Sanajauba, former Nauria Pakhang Lakpa MLA, Soibam Subhash Chandra Singh, and social worker from Khetrigao, Norul Hassan, graced the function as the chief guest, president, and guest of honor, respectively.
Koi Maitai Pangal Singsa, Tauraba, Koi Muslim community, Adu Islam Dharma Sapai, Pitibida, Koi Masing Yamada, Ani Shuba Dumba, population Yamadumba, Koi community. Aduna, Koi Maitai Pangal Singa, Muslim Singa, Kenavasa, Sagi Islam Dharma Salagasu, Tongana Yumnak Pirgal, Namza Kunda, Kibi, Wari Malabisa, Masina Koi Tonganba, Indigenous Ni, Adugalamdam Sita Koi Puna Lemon, Punhabi Kudam Sin or the Doriva. Aduna, Yumnak Sinaba, then I think Koi Hogiba, Wadis, Kipai Puna Tambiram, Puadis, Singing Sanginaba, Adugasanabi. Mama, Koi Maitai Pangal Sing Marakta, Nasi Mangalapa, Madumayam, the Koi revive Tonava, Adu Wakalon to the Koi Panko Patoromni.
Fourth Foundation Day of Federation of Haumi was celebrated today at Amity Hall of Adimjati Siksha Ashram, Chingmairong, Imphal West. Federation of Haumi Core Committee Convener R.K. Rajendro, President Sapamcha Jadumani, Co-Convener Sweden Raihing, Federation of Haumi Women Wing Convener Grace Satshang, and leaders of Yeksalai Haumi attended the program.
It's born the Nikin Naina, scientists ni Amana Prithivi study to Pomatamda, Tainegi Puari Mayam Samdanaraga, Huziki Sisiga, up to date oina, Haurak Pasigi Magi, Link Kamalaibedo, Madu, Haumi Sidagi Koina, Tainegi Hogi Buduga, Huziki Siga, Nungizuki Miona Sum Labanataba, Tainegi Wari Singduga, Huziki Siga, Samjan Naraga Mioiba Koikari, no, Matundakari, Warakadagena, Tirapatsidagi Koina, Sum Yangopada, Haumi Habase, Manipur Delariba, Haumi Habase, Yamna Liraba, scientifically Matang, geography Matumina, strategic Matumina, Satara Kadaba, Amane, Naina, Ugi Badegi, Aina Masi, Samjana Bohona Badegi, I know the convener or Jerry.
The 13th Foundation Day of Pangal Students Organization PSO was celebrated today at Manipur Press Club in Imphal. PSO President B.M. Jackson, AMUCO President P.H. Nando Luang, MSF President K.H. Bidyasagar, MSF and PSO Advisor K.H. Serajuddin, and MSF and PSO President N.G. Milan Luang shared the dice. Speaking on the occasion, P.H. Nando Luang said students play a huge role in shaping a society. The tireless and surrendering role taken by the student community cannot be explained in a few words, he said. He also expressed hope that the PSO and apex body of Maitai Pangal community will continue to work cutting across ethnic lines.
Afghanistan Taliban is Taliban is Taliban is improved form. Satramaya never. Satramaya be up to Pangana Sataka, upon me with the Yaman and Padagi. Madam to be a Soiba, Toxinkia, the Impomba, Madam to be up with Kada, Madam Kada, Nasidi, Taliban China, Afghanistan, the Pipe of the Natana, Taliban Singa, ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯟꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯄꯨꯟꯗꯕꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯑꯜ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯥꯒ ꯇꯧꯗꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯤꯊꯤꯕꯤ ꯅꯤꯛꯏꯕꯅꯦꯕ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤꯗꯤ ꯁꯣꯝꯗ ꯅꯍꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯊꯧꯅꯥ ꯅꯍꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯒꯨꯟꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯋꯥꯡꯉꯤ ꯅꯍꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯏꯅꯔꯖꯤ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯌꯥꯎꯔꯤꯑꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯄꯣꯛꯁꯤꯗ ꯃꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯏꯅꯔꯖꯤꯁꯨ ꯃꯇꯥꯡ ꯃꯇꯝ ꯆꯥꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯃꯐꯝꯗ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯝꯃꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯀꯥꯟꯅꯒꯅꯦꯕ.
Chief Minister N. Biren conducted the fourth phase of Go to Hills Mission 2.0 in Kangpokpi district yesterday. He inaugurated 29 different development projects worth Rs 30 crore at Brigadier Thomas ground of Kangpokpi district. Wheelchairs were distributed to differently abled people. Besides, Rs 46.34 crore was distributed to scheme beneficiaries at the event. Works Minister Thongam Biswajit, Rajya Sabha MP Lesemba Sanajauba, Agriculture Minister O Lukhoi, Kangpokpi MLA Nemcha Kipgen, other ministers and MLAs were part of the event.
You will be happy to know, in Kangpokpi district, when our government assumed service, there were not a single household which provides drinking water, tap drinking waters. Tap drinking waters were not provided in a single house. But now, in the last 4.5 years, despite having a COVID pandemic, despite having a political instability, we have provided 63% household water tap in the Kangpokpi district. 63%.
A legal aid clinic for gender and sexual minority community was inaugurated today by Manipur High Court Judge K.H. Nobin Singh at the office of Amana Ita Sati at New Chekon. Imphal East DLSA Chairperson R.K. Memcha Devi, Secretary N. Lanleima and Sati Assistant Director Randoni Larik Yengbam were present at the event. A special national Swachhta campaign was held today at Lamsang Bajar Community Hall in Imphal West. The program was organized by the staff of ICAR Research Complex, NEH, Rizan, Manipur State. Education Minister S. Rajan Singh, Imphal West GP Level Multipurpose Cooperative Society Limited Chairman M. Keso Singh and ICAR Manipur Center Joint Director I. Megachandra Singh were present at the occasion. A cleanliness program was also held as a part of the program, during which saplings were also planted by the participants. RTI Week was observed on the theme Improving Transparency and Accountability in Government Through Effective Implementation of Rights to Information Act at Mini Secretariat in Tamenglong District Headquarters today. The program was organized by State Academy of Training Manipur and sponsored by Department of Personnel and Training, Government of Manipur. The program was chaired by Ningreingam Leisan, ADM Tamenglong, and Brozakanta Singh, Faculty Department of Law, Manipur University, spoke on Rights to Information Act during the program. He said, RTI is a fundamental right of every citizen and the government servants must provide information sought by the people under the Act. Every governmental department must have one Public Information Officer, PIO, and it is responsible of the PIO to reply to RTI application within 30 days. The Right to Information RTI Week is observed from October 6 to 12 to mark 4 years of the RTI Act. As many as 22 DLOs were present during the program.
High Court citizen namana on the right man dire information TV have the period High Court that is provided under Constitution of India under Article 226
China should be prepared for a military struggle in the event of a deteriorating scenario with India, Global Times said. New Delhi needs to be clear about one thing: it will not get the border the way it wants. If it starts a war, it will definitely lose. Any political maneuvering and pressure will be ignored by China, an editorial of the newspaper said. In handling the border dispute with India, it is one of the utmost importance for China to do two things. The Chinese people know that both China and India are great powers with enough national strength to sustain a long-time border standoff with each other. Such mutual attrition is regrettable, but if India is willing to do so, China will keep it company until the end, it said. The Galwan Valley conflict proves that China will not hold back from taking action to safeguard its territorial sovereignty for the sake of easing China-India relations, it said. If New Delhi continues to misjudge the underlying dynamics between China and India and underestimates China's resolve and determination, it will only create new misinformation for itself and expose India to further losses, said the newspaper. Now we have another short break. Stay tuned.
Occasion singidamagta makhal kayagi cake, haibadi photo cake, layer cake, brunch cake, barbie cake, fruit topping cake, cupcake sinachingba fangbigani amadi adomgi apamba mawongda cake customize tawbagi khudongchabasu pisari. Khudongchabasing asi lawbinabagidamagta lengsingbiru aikhoigi address NG College Road near Naurangtong. Phone number 9864112972. Aikhoigi online partner Food Wi-Fi amasung Food Web tagisu order tawiba yagani.
Welcome back. Film Association of Nagaland (FAN) will be organizing an online short film competition with the topic "The New Normal." At a press conference held at East Gate Hotel in Kohima on Monday, General Secretary of FAN, Yapang Naro, stated that the short film competition will be open for everyone and is not restricted to professionals. She also said that the theme, "The New Normal," has been chosen to adapt to a new way of life and a new way of making films post-COVID-19 pandemic. She added that the association has planned to announce the results during the Nagaland Film Festival 2021, which is proposed to be held during the Hornbill Festival. President of FAN, Kivini Shohei, said the purpose of the competition is to encourage young people to make serious content. He stated that they are hoping for people to share their untold stories, especially of the pandemic experience. She added that FAN plans to promote storytellers even in the coming days. The Maharashtra government on Tuesday issued Standard Operation Procedures, SOPs, to reopen auditorium and cinema halls from October 22. In 2020, cinema operations came to a halt from mid-March due to the coronavirus pandemic, only to be restarted from a few months in October and November last year in different parts of the country. The Maharashtra government's decision on Monday came after the state reported 1,736 new cases of COVID-19, the lowest daily count in nearby 17 months, and 36 fresh fatalities, which took the infection tally to 65,79,608 and the toll to 1,39,578 according to the State Health Department's bulletin. Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra headed to Uttar Pradesh Lakhimpur Kheri district on Tuesday, where she will take part in the Antim Ardas of farmers who died in the violence there on October 3, a news report said. Police personnel in large numbers have been deployed in the area to ensure smooth movement of the public and maintain law and order. Baba Kala Singh of the Kaudiyala Ghat Gurudwara at Tikonia village said the families of the farmers killed in the violence are likely to arrive tomorrow. A pandal has been set up on the outskirts of Tikonia. People from Punjab, Haryana and Uttarakhand are arriving in their own vehicles. They are putting up a pandal on an agriculture field. The atmosphere is peaceful here. At present, there is not much crowd. Farmers and leaders of various farm unions from other states and districts of Uttar Pradesh will participate in the Ardas and Vok program in Tikonia, Sandhu said, adding that no other program has been communicated so far. Ousted Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi and former President Win Myint pleaded not guilty Monday to violating COVID-19 restrictions, their lawyers said, as the pair were formally indicted after the army seized power, according to a news report. It was charged with 2 counts under the Disaster Management Act for failing to observe pandemic restrictions during last year's general election campaign. Each count carries a penalty of up to 3 years in prison. Suu Kyi's National League for Democracy Party won last November's election in a landslide, but was unable to take a second 5-year term in office when the military seized power on February 1. Suu Kyi and leading members of our government and party remain under arrest. The military said it acted because of widespread voter fraud, an assertion for which it has presented little proof. The takeover met with massive popular resistance, which is continuing despite deadly repressive measures by security forces. The special court in the capital, Nepaiito, is also trying Suu Kyi for illegally importing walkie-talkies and unlicensed use of the radios, as well as incitement spreading false or inflammatory information that could disturb public order. Suu Kyi, Win Myint, and the former mayor of Nepaiito, Myo Ong, last month pleaded not guilty to incitement and are expected to be connected with the radios. Suu Kyi's supporters and independent analysts say the charges are an attempt to discredit her and legitimize the military seizure of power. Before we wrap up, let's take a look at the top news headlines again. Today's Chief Minister Ann Biren launches CM the High Sea campaign. BRTF laborer tries to slit wife's throat, hospitalized. Senapati District's Marangkulen faces big challenges. Thank you for watching PONYTV English News. Keep watching for more updates.